Good day, good evening, good whatever time you're watching this video. Today on 60 Minutes to Lose, we're playing good old Q Bert. You ever just sit around and play a 60 straight minutes of Q Bert? Developed by Konami, published by Ultra Games, and you can already tell from that Q Bert sprite that this is not the most high-tech Q Bert we've ever seen. Alright, one player. Okay. You gotta pick your control scheme. I guess I'll just tilt my controller and do it this way. Sure. Is this control okay? Yeah. Sure. Yeah. Yes. Sure. Well, it's nice that they at least give you, you know, a nice way to set the controls properly. Because, you know, otherwise, working with the whole, oh no, well, we've already died. I was gonna say, otherwise, you know, it can be a little confusing with the way that everything is laid out, and I've died again. Beautiful. Q Bert, the most foul-mouthed arcade protagonist of our time. Can't say I've ever been a massive fan of Q Bert, but, you know, we've been through this song and dance before. We're gonna have 60 minutes with the game, so we'll see if it wins me over or not. Okay, let's get going here. If you don't know what Q Bert's all about, behold, because this is basically it. You don't actually use the A and B buttons, they don't do anything. All that you need to do is just, change the color of all these little blocks here. This brings you back up to the top of your little pyramid here for safety. And that's good. We only died once that time. So we'll get to see how much I improve in 1 hour at the admittedly very simple game of Q Bert. You know, not a ton that goes into the game. Ah, shoot. That was a mistake. Obviously. He was, you know, one tile closer than I thought he was. Now, the sprite for Q Bert may not be the most beautiful that the world has ever seen, but the game is functioning. It's certainly more impressive than the Atari 2600 rendition. Ah, dang it. It always spawns right on me, that snake. Snake is definitely the biggest problem about this game. Well, I don't mean like a design problem, I mean like in terms of things that are going to screw you up. Oh no! They're changing the colors! I need yellow. Not this garbage purple. Where's this gonna bring me? Oh, okay. Well, we did get the snake to jump off the side of the stage, which is brilliant work there. Kind of accidentally happened, but... I mean, no. It was all by design. I did that intentionally. Level 2. Okay, now this is where things pick up. This is where you gotta jump on every block twice to get the color changed. See, look at this. Ah, I thought I could have made it to there. Nope, game over. Alright, that's fine. That's fine. I knew we would not be long for this world in the first attempt here. Oh, we can just continue though. Look at that. Beautiful. Love a game with a continue function. Could have fooled the snake had I waited for the snake to actually become a snake right there. Ah, but instead I'm just jumping directly into him. I'm giving him completely free kills here. Obviously with continuing, like with most games, you do lose your entire score, which for arcade games is usually the point. But yeah, I'm just gonna use continue anyway. We're just trying to see how much content we can squeeze out of this game. That's the main point we're on. Ah, I hate it when the snake spawns in, like right on top of you like that. So a little infuriating. say the least. Whoops. So that... easily the greatest way to game over of all time. Oh, is that a thing that I can pick up, the little dude that I just apparently jumped into and did not die to? That seems like an excellent, yeah, I get the snake to jump off again. We're learning. Slowly. We're not learning anything. Yo, cuz, quit changing my colors, man! That didn't accomplish anything, honestly, but we're still alive. The snake, boy. Once the snake enters the chat, things become much worse for you. We'll at least be able to make it past this level, though. Maybe. If this thing doesn't... There we go. So, okay, that enemy we can just stop by jumping on it. The ones that change the color, don't worry about that. Run right over them and you'll be fine. That's level 2, round 1. Yeesh. Difficult already. Okay, we're fine there. No, we're not fine! Always! Like, there are how many blocks in the Q Bert pyramid, and I managed to get, just completely clowned on every time. Okay, we don't... I thought I always spawned on the left side. Dude, this is the second time we've done that exact same thing. Alright, clearly I need to, do some soul searching here. I may not be one with Q Bert, but I am seeing why it was a success at the very least. It's got that it's just got that factor where you're like, yeah, that's a video game. Which I know I say weird stuff like that constantly, and it may not make sense immediately, but trust me, there's method to my method to my madness. You know, there are those video games out there that just, like, they embody the concept of, like, video games to the outsider. They look at it and they're like, video game. Maybe one would say, hey, that's every video game, but no. They're not all created equal. Nice! We have removed the snake. However, he has respawned immediately. Oh, no, no. We, took too long there. Ooh, did you see that? We jumped, like, straight through that other dude. Oh my god. No! I don't even know where I have to go anymore. So I just opt out entirely. Oh, okay, the little ball is good. That freezes things! Oh, if I would have known that. That's the thing when you're not already familiar with Q Bert. It can be difficult to tell what you need to pick up and what you need to avoid, like the plague. It's not always clear. Yeah, give me points. Ooh, interesting. This is the night level. There we go. Absolutely perfect. Even more perfect. Well, yeah, geez, now that I know to pick those little small blobs up and get myself some freeze time, it's a huge boon. Also a boon. See? We're figuring it out. Gradually. That went really smoothly. You want to get on the little rainbow platforms, not too soon to where the snake just follows you back up to the top. Oh no. This is going to be... Do I have to jump on them 3 times? No, just... Oh no! I see what's happening here. Truly bastard design here. That's not so much what I wanted to do there. Snake. This is where I'm gonna fall down and never beat another level again. This requires way too much brain power from me. Or does it? Dang it! Game over! Let me just pause the emulator real quick. Oh no, we ran out of continues as well! Alright, well we can't just continue indefinitely. Good to know. Avoid all objects and creatures that are not green. Okay, so they do tell you. They actually lay that out in perfect English for you. Yes, yes. Oh, good. You can just spam A and get through there. But now that I know what I'm doing a little more... the timing on that one. That's classic. This is Lewis 1. God dang it, it really does just like gun it straight for you. I don't want to lose a life that early. You kidding me? Like, if you're gonna turn into a snake, just turn into a snake, man. Why did I go backwards? I'm not gonna reset it. I'm gonna take that L. Just why would you go backwards on that one, Mr. Me? Hey, I'm amazed the snake didn't come down and instantly dunk me when I went on one of those sprays. That seems to happen too frequently. Weird that the extra lives occur at 6,000 points. Well, now that I know you got limited continues, you know, I gotta start respecting the extra lives. There you go. No! I got trapped. Trapped big time. Very easy to die in this game. I want to see what the Q Bert experts out there look like. See what truly high-level Q Bert play resembles. I mean, that happens way too often. Give green... There we go. Can we make it all the way through level 1 without getting a game over? That's an extra life. It's a beautiful thing. Still got another round here, though. It ain't over till it's over. Ooh. Watch this. Yeah! Master the art of dunking snakes. No! I didn't even see that happening. No! God. Let's count how many times already that has occurred where the snake just comes down and rains death from above. Level 2. Not as bad as level 3. I don't know if I'll ever beat level 3 in this video. I have very little confidence in myself at this point. You're green. Yeah. Just get rid of him while you can. Yeah, so the color changers, you know, they're mildly annoying. But as long as they can't murder me. I murder myself more than they murder me, you know? What kind of... That's... Oh... Okay. The game over had to happen, eventually. Ooh. Big, too much information mode, but a cat just spawned hell in their litter box. Oof, it is a bad time. Makes this a very unfun place to sit right now. Ooh. Anybody who has pets knows what I'm talking about. No! Always with that. Okay. Not awful. We did still die, but only once instead of 1,200 times. It's so hard. Come on, man! It's so hard to tell where anything is going in this game. And that's how they get your money in the arcade, though, you know? That was truly, truly awful. Like, that was full-blown get your face paint on because your clownery levels have exceeded critical mass. We're getting slightly better at dealing with the snakes. It's just like figuring where things spawn is becoming a bigger problem. Not so much where they spawn, but where they wind up going. You get out of here, you asshole. Okay, made it there in the end. Wasn't pretty, but we are alive. To see another day. By the time I saw it falling down, it was too late. I couldn't redeem myself. Took me too long to make a decision right there as well. I know he's changing colors on me down there. Don't you worry about a thing. I got him under control, and by got him under control, I mean I'm just going to ignore his presence and worry about it later. No! It's a hard game, guys. Have some mercy on me here. I also got an extra life in there somewhere, you know, it gives me slightly more of an opportunity. No! In trying to avoid death, I have died. Yo, green. Thank you. Can I survive until the end of this stage with no lives left? No. At least I don't have any such faith in me. Although, perhaps I should start believing? I should have believed. Exceptional. legitimately didn't see any kind of victory on the horizon there for myself, but I made it happen. Now this cursed level, which at least I have a continue left, so when I inevitably botch everything, I can at least try it again. No! No, 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 no! Game over! No! I was so close to beating that one round. Ah, we continue. It's all we can do. Yes. Come on. I know I'm not talking. That's not intentional. I'm just, you know, I'm trying to execute here. Not like execute Q Bert or anything like that. Just, you know, execute it well. Yes! Okay! Got one round done in level 3. It's difficult. It's incredibly tricky. But even just clearing one, you know, it gives me a new sense of hope. Oh no, Snake is already active. Who cares? Yeah, we'll just kill him off. Like an unloved character who was ruining the plot the whole time. I wanted the green so bad, and I got it. Yeah, but at what cost? I don't know. A mildly more infuriating stage for myself. God dang it, I knew that would happen. No, you know what? No problem. No problem. Don't get upset. You beat round 2. Level 3, man. This is tripping me up big time. You know, the snake is not a power-up, as it turns out. You should not focus on collecting the snake. You should not focus on collecting the blobs either. You should not focus on collecting other enemy types. Basically, just, you know, change your focus to dying. That's it. Game over, and that's our final continue, right? Yeah. We still did better. We still improved. It's not where we need to be, though. Roll it back again, my dude. It's the simplest of tasks, you know? This is where I'm really gonna be like, yeah, don't die on round 1. And look at that, I didn't. No deaths on round 1. That's our new metric for success, our new measuring stick. Round 2, I make no promises. Well, maybe I should start. Risky. Risky jumping towards the snake ball coming at you. But it actually wasn't risky at all. executed to perfection. Thank you. We're figuring it out. Look at this. We have 5 lives stocked up. How often do you see that happen? At least while I'm playing. Almost never. Actually, it has never happened. That is a new paradigm shift in terms of my gameplay ability. Okay, there's a death. No! I don't like the yeah, those guys. I don't like how they're attempting to fool me. I really don't appreciate it in any way, shape, or form. Still not awful. We're in okay shape. We didn't game over in level 1, so that's something to be proud of, I guess. Maybe we can at least, you know, throw a high score in here. No! The green boy! I've lost him. That's all I wanted, was to freeze the world. No! Why would you jump that way at me? For what purpose, man? I mean, I know to make it harder, but it's just, you're a jerk, you know? No, you're a bigger jerk! I'm not Mr. Stark. I don't feel so good. No! Falling apart at the seams now, boys. Or am I? A little bit. Okay, round complete though. Just carry on. No! But not like that. No. No. I did get another extra life though, thanks to hitting that 18,000 point mark. Clearly I needed it, although it would really suck if I were to game over right here and lose all of that progress. Because this level's almost... No! One more! One more square and I could have postponed the game over. That sucks big time. Now my microphone is falling over on me. Hold on. Hold on. Gotta redistribute the weight here. I really just need a better microphone stand, really. That's what I really need. Because this thing is a wimpy one. Thank you. I desperately needed that. It's a nice way to, you know, slow everything down. I'm not a fan of him turning the colors around. But this is just another thing that I'll deal with. Can you not? He cannot not. He only can. No! It's all coming undone. It's all coming undone. Your microphone starts falling over, and then everything else just falls over with it. It's a metaphor. I don't know for what, but trust me, it's just a metaphor. Can you not? Like, I've barely accomplished any work here, and you're already working to undo all of it? Good, that was still enough to fool him. I was a little concerned about that. I thought he was just gonna come right back. Follow me to the top! Hey bro, there's your extra life you ordered. It's already gone. You mean to tell me I ordered an entire extra large extra life, and you already ate the entire thing? I didn't even get to have one piece. Yes. Get out of here. Sloppy. Sloppy, sloppy. But we made it through. Kinda. This is pretty much what the entire 2600 version looked like. Just like weren't blocks anywhere. The top of the pyramid, by far the most dangerous part. That's what I'm kind of feeling at this point now. Oh! You can't die when they're frozen! A great piece of intel, to be certain. No! Again, just don't game over here. No! It juked me so much. It juked me into full panic mode, dude. I could have just stood there and been absolutely fine. But no, I felt the fear course through my veins. That's unacceptable. You are no longer invited to the party. I'm just gonna do that because I know I can now. At least clean up after yourself when you come trouncing through my yard, man. I'm not proud of what I've accomplished here, mind you. I don't feel like I've been particularly impressive. I'll be the first to admit, this was definitely one of those episodes that I saw coming and I was like, do I have to though? Which, and that's not even to say that that's because I think Q Bert is a bad game, but again, you know, just all of the arcade titles give me that same general feeling of angst. I'm like, At least I'm consistently terrible at them, right? Dude. What a jerk! This level would have been done and over with. That guy didn't just come through and ruin everything. There. Survived another day. Give me all my points so I can move on. Pick up the broken, shattered pieces of my life and continue. That's good enough for me right there. There's got to be like an optimal hopping pattern, right? But an optimal pattern that gets screwed up because of the existence of all the enemy types. Okay. I really had to focus there. That was... that got the heart pumping. 2 lives. We can get another extra life here if we're careful. Like, that's not off the table. We'll definitely get rid of the snake. Get rid of the snake again, I guess, while the, destructive little color changer does whatever he wants. He's allowed to do whatever he wants, right? He lived an undisciplined childhood where everybody was like, you can do whatever you want, man. Okay. Wow. No! So ask me what happened there. I don't have an answer for you. Still a life left, because we did get a 1-up in there, so we can die once on the next level, but that's it. But things, they're picking up in a big way. The snakes are spawning at a much faster rate, and I think they're just straight up jumping faster as well. Like, holy cow. What was that? Dude, I got no patience for your color changing antics right now. I got no patience for that either. That's the game over. What? We still haven't continued, don't we? Yes, we do. Okay. It's not all over yet. We could still actually pass level 3, something I didn't think I would be able to do. Because, let's be real, it's kind of a nightmare. The things I do for the green ball. I want one so badly that I'll even not get it at all. Just for the shot to get it. It's all so maddening right now. No! What do you want from me, man? Oh. Quit spawning right in my face. Okay. Level complete, if nothing else. By the skin of my teeth, in extremely ugly fashion. Hey, we get one more life to play with too. What horrors will level 3 show us here? Excuse me? Shouldn't have experimented up there. Alright. This is too much for my brain to handle now. I messed up the snake. Dude. Oh, that's too much. You gotta jump on all of the blocks at least once to get them off of blue, but then they go between green and yellow. And as they're going between green and yellow, they have to only all be yellow. My brain's too small for that. Just, not enough going on up there to make that possible. Yeah, these controls are fine. Not like we have any other choice. Yeah, no, not the most exciting Konami release that I have indulged in so far. But again, it's an arcade title. But what were you expecting? Keep your expectations in check, man. You've played Q Bert. Yeah, when I did that intro, I was like, oh, if you don't know what Q Bert is, all of you know what it is. Don't play dumb. Unless you're truly somebody who has never touched a video game in their life and knows nothing about the culture, and somehow you've chosen this channel to be your guide, in which case I'm flattered. In the other case, though, Q Bert's ancient. Again, it had a 2600 port before it had an NES port. That's how you know it's old. Can you tell I've lost my will to try? Oh, man. Again, I don't know. It's like I don't want to call it a bad game because it's not. I'm just not vibing with it personally. It's me, not you, Q Bert. Got cats playing in the closet, as they do. Knocking boxes over. Causing cardboard avalanches. Yeah, I'm talking about you. And then they like to pretend that, like, they're not involved at all. Maybe that's how you play it. You just, stay out of the enemy's business. Just let them hop around and then work around them. It's a losing proposition, though. You gotta stay moving. I'm no expert either way, so don't ask me for Q Bert advice. It is kind of swell the way that they show you what they expect you to do in each level with just that little animation at the start. Keeps the confusion out. Hey, thanks, man, for changing all those back. I'm not upset at this point. I mean, I've seen you do it like 100 times, but I could still ask why you gotta do that, you know? I was wondering when the snake was going to be a part of the picture. I don't even need to fool him, though, you know? I'll just beat the level. You don't need to resort to cheap tactics and make him jump off the side, as fun as it is. Oh darn, a game over. It's a game that fatigues you, you know? It wears down on your psyche the more you play it. Which is, again, just I think a fairly normal characteristic of arcade games. I don't know how I didn't die right there. That seemed like a recipe for disaster. I'm drained, you know. I've ran out of stuff to say. How's my day been? Let's start with that. Not bad. Doctor's appointment earlier that I didn't foresee. But nothing's horribly wrong with me. I'm not dying. Don't worry. Just Some new prescriptions. Oh, come on. I'm doing better off than my Q Bert gameplay is doing. Why go up there when there's no snake around? I was wondering that myself, but I thought it would be more exciting if I didn't know the answer either. Ooh, an extra life. I've so earned it. See, at this point you're like, just keep moving. Don't even worry about it. Just go to whatever square you want and ignore what everyone else is doing. Clearly that's the strat. I mean, look at that. That was all around. Game over? Darn. Shoot. If only that didn't happen. That's not all bad. Got some Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast, you know, which my wife loves them, but I think that they're kind of pretty average. But you know, even an average donut is still a donut, so can't be too upset. I saw that coming from a mile away. Why didn't I do anything to stop it? 'Cause I'm a cowboy who doesn't care about his cows. Bonus time. Oh yeah. Now the cursed level, the one that really knocks the wind out of my sails. There's clearly a hard cap on how much Q Bert the human mind can take in one go. And I've hit it. Like I can no longer withstand Q Bert. I don't even know what I'm doing anymore. That's what I'm doing. Beating level 3 round 1 in very, very heavily sloppy conditions. I'm like, someone save me from this Q Bert hell I found myself in. That's one way to get out, I suppose. Oh, but of course I still have a continue. It's not even like this is the worst I've ever done in Q Bert. It's just that, you know, like, my last attempt was so much stronger. Am I not changing the colors? Actually, that may have even helped. Okay, that was remarkably strong that time. I don't know how that happened. Just come out, drop an absolute bomb of a level. You must get a lot of points for downing the snake, because I just got an extra life. I didn't think I was that close to one. I'm with the Q Bert. Now I understand why he's such a profane character. He swears every time he dies. Okay. Could have been worse. Could have gone further south than it did. We still have 3 lives? Even if I make it to level 4, though, I'm just gonna be like, no. Why have I come here? So everything has to be blue. I just made sure that everything was not blue. Nice. Give me the green. Yeah, baby. Turn everything back to the color it's not supposed to be. Yeah! Jump on enemies that you're not supposed to. Yes! Oh, and then that's just pitiful. No, that's a tactical reset. I wanted to come back up here. Yeah. I knew I would fall apart. I knew it! It was not gonna continue. Unfortunately, I have to burn 8.5 more minutes. Oh, man. Don't worry, guys. I have plans in place to get the brighter, more entertaining side of my personality back into high gear. I'm hoping that the lull I'm in right now will hopefully not last too much longer. I just, you know, still just patching things out after the weird week. Getting myself more under wraps here. The funk will not last forever, but I figured it's still providing the episodes despite being in a funk. It's probably better than piecing out for an elongated period of time. Especially since, you know, I want to get through the series too. I want to keep seeing what there is on offer. We got some interesting titles coming up, you know? Maybe not like coming up tomorrow or anything, but I don't. Maybe we do. I don't know. But yeah, you know, I've been saying I can't wait. I want to get to the 16-bit systems. The Genesis will happen relatively quickly, but we still got a long trudge through the NES before we start even dreaming of breathing on the Super Nintendo. Great start to a level there. Oh. Yeah. Give me green blob. Didn't last for very long, did it? Another risky one there. That blob could have easily jumped right onto my head, but, you know, I made it there first, so... Suck it, blob. Check this out, though. Bring myself back up to the top just for the sole purpose of dunking on the snake. Okay. Didn't game over in level 1. Again, that's like the very bare minimum that you want to be achieving, but at least the bare minimum is still present. If you can make it through level 1 without any deaths, then you're sitting a little prettier. But no, I'm past the point of feeling motivated for Q Bert. Stop it, man. Oh, yeah. I just straight up didn't even register the snake. I was expecting it to come back down and, you know, kill me from the sky as it tends to do. I wasn't expecting that enemy to kill me, though. They're really hard to keep track of, you know? They jump on that completely different plane of existence from you. See, what Q Bert needs is some good old-fashioned blood and guts, you know? You get stepped on and you just see Q Bert's eyeballs pop out of his head. See blood just shoot out of his nose. Now that's a weird interpretation of Q Bert. I don't know if that would work. You know, somebody out there at some point was like, M-rated Q Bert. It'll bring the franchise back. Q Bert, but with an edge. Because Narc did so well back in the day, you know? All my life. That's what we call the adrenaline plays right there. I don't even know what happened. The only thing I know is that I'm not dead. Good. Get at least a couple more adrenaline shots in before I have to end this episode, because I've been slumping. No doubt about it. I have slumped. I had a couple like almost passable attempts, and then I was like, that's enough. 5 lives in the bank again, though. You love to see that. You know, as long as the little dude wants to just go down the center where I haven't been, who cares? Let him change colors. It's the only thing he has to live for in this monstrous world of Q Bert. I think the snake just follows you on a... Come on. Direct, path to where you're going. So you really just don't want to walk in a circle, because that's an easy way to get... No, you don't want to go backwards on your path, because that's an easy way to get got. But I could be wrong. Maybe there's some more complex logic to how it maneuvers than that. Just free me from the arcade adaptations, man. I understand why they were so important of releases. Oh, come on. Why they were such important releases back in the day. You know, everybody knew the arcade games. Home consoles were a yet mostly untested, untapped market. Yeah, that was the Atari 2600. Does that really count? Does one of the highest selling and most influential systems actually count? Hey. Level complete. What I'm saying is, you know, you had to hook people in with the games they knew. Everyone was like, Q Bert, I know what that is. I thought I would have got the blob, but instead I just got murdered. Murdered, rather. Yeah, this is where I fall apart. But it's okay. We won't even have enough time to use up our last continue. We only have 1 minute left. Hooray! So let's analyze that move a little bit. That's what you call just kind of unacceptable, right? Like, there's no excuse for failing that drastically and dramatically. Maybe we will be able to use up our last continue in the time we have left. I don't know. Things are looking pretty dire here. Jesus. I've truly given up, haven't I? Yeah. I was like, let's just speed run our last continue. Oh well. It didn't really hurt anything. Except my soul. That's Q Bert. I'm sure it will not be the last time I have to play Q Bert on this series. You know, being an arcade classic like it is, it's going to show up in various other forms. No doubt about it. But that won't be for quite some time. For now, we can shelf it. Q Bert, you're out of here. I will put you there in the rankings. No spoilers, but that's where it's going right now. Now, I'm considerably more excited for our next NES outing, which is Tecmo Bowl. Not as iconic as Tecmo Super Bowl, the sequel, but Tecmo Bowl itself is still, I believe, the game that laid down the blueprint for what all football games to come played like. So that's going to be a landmark title, actually, and I am very excited for that one. It'll be a great decompressor after what Q Bert was. Until then, though, as always, thank you for joining me. We'll catch you next time.